The lane behind me is the Dairy Farm Road Annex, and it's off the Amrahia Otinibi Road. Well, in your shots, you can see ties, woods, boards, and other things placed on the road. This is to block trucks that ply on this stretch to the dairy farm for a sun weeding exercise that happens there. Well, the residents here are not excited. They've agitated for quite some time, and they are saying that the continuous movement of the trucks on this stretch is unbearable because of the dust pollution that it creates in this particular community. I'll speak to these residents and find out more from them.
They start, sometimes it's till daybreak. Till daybreak. It's only on Sundays that they do not work.
So how many trucks can you say passing?
Whoa! Uncountable. 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 Today they are not working because I believe they are having challenges with the routes to the sites. You understand? So even this morning, one of their people we invited for a meeting 3 days ago, he didn't speak well when he came, and now he's apologizing. You understand? Appealing to us, ask him to come over so that the community will sit down. They will sit down with the residents, and we would agree on something. Our only problem is the dust. So, what if whatever we on our own cannot say? You understand? That we would not allow them. If they come, we will dialogue.
And what we want to do is they shouldn't pass here again. That's all. We don't want any dialogue to come. There are so many ways that they can enter. Digging the dairy farm there, it is not our problem. But the dust that they are creating here, we don't want their trucks to pass here again. No vehicle should pass here again. This is what we are saying. Whether they will make the road asphalt, we don't care. We don't want any disturbances again. We are suffering for a lot. Enough is enough. They should go, and let us also have our peace.
Two children that I have, and because of the dust and whatever that is going on here, I have to move them to my mom's place because they are having a problem of asthma. So the moment that the dust is going and all those stuff, you have to start going to hospital and all those stuff. So I can't take it, and it wasn't easy for me. As you are seeing the way I'm even speaking right now, it's because of the dust. A whole of this week I haven't stepped to work because if I'm also having a problem with the asthma, so immediately it comes, and the dust also is affecting my health for me. So it's very difficult in this area. And the most painful one is that they work throughout the whole of the night. And sometimes you'll be inside the room, you just fall asleep, and they will be bouncing their cars, and like the noise, peeping, and all those stuff. So it makes us, we don't have our peace of mind in this area at all. And everything is difficult for us. You can't wash. Immediately you wash, the dust will wash the things for you back. And by the time you come back, you can't even pick one out of your things that you have washed. And it's giving us a problem.
We are suffering. I have kids. 2 kids in this house. They can't breathe. We can't even sit outside, take fresh air. We don't open windows. The dust, aside from the dust, the noise. They start around 2:30 a.m. They don't close. They work at night. The sound, the dust is too much. We don't wash. It's only on Sundays. And if Nyankupan Pata then rain, that means
Close to it.
I stay. My road, the road and my window is just a stone throw. It's hectic. Seriously, we are really suffering. We are suffering. We've had enough. We don't need them here. You can say they shouldn't use this road.
We are not going to sit down because we've now realized that when something is happening and you don't help yourself, no one will help you. And if we didn't know where to go, we are strangers here, So we didn't know whether it's the government who has given the land to them. That is not our problem. Our problem is the dust. The dust is killing us. It's killing our jobs. Our children are getting sick. Me, if you can see water coming out of my eyes. You see? And it's too much. They come 100 times. You better demonstrate 100 times. And they are now telling us that the cheek of it, they didn't know they have to repair the gutter which they spoiled. Now that we've removed it, not to allow them to come, they are telling us they will bring us money for us to repair the street. They should come. They'll come and meet us.
The assembly member for Amrahia, Malejo electoral area Ni Amwagugo says he's in talks with the various authorities to ensure that the tracks use different routes.
The final solution is that the people who have to stop whatever, not stop, they can go ahead with their operations if and only if they have regularized their operations with the appropriate authorities. But for the residents, what they want to be done is that they should stop using that stretch or that area as their exit point because of the dust that is all over the place. In fact, when you go there, you see that it's a nuisance. And even the road that has been constructed not long ago, you see that they are spoiling the road. And because of the blockage of the drains, when the rains come, the floods all over the street, which is destroying the road. So
from what you are saying, are there measures to ensure that they stop?
Yes, for now, they are not, because I came in and I informed the authorities. I think the residents told them that this is where we've gotten to, so they have stopped for now. I don't know whether they will come back, but because they have stopped, together with the MC, in fact, the MC have expressed interest in solving this thing. They want everything to come to finality. So from here, we'll work with the EPA, the environmental head is aware. We'll make sure that everything, all the things that they've destroyed there, is put to, correction. We correct it as expected of us.
But you are confident that they'll stop?
Yes, I'm confident. I'm confident because, initially the MC was not aware. But now that is in the known and the measures that he has taken so far, I think they will stop.
For residents who reside here, the continuous movement of trucks to the dairy farm is having a toll on their lives. According to them, this must come to a stop immediately. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Philip Nilate.